Welcome back, everyone. I know it's been a while since I posted a recipe on YouTube, so I thought I'd put a new recipe up. Today I'm going to be experimenting with a bird's nest made out of julienned potatoes, and it's actually called jumbo shrimp and scallops in a bird's nest. So I've never made this bird's nest before, so it's going to be an experiment. The worst comes to worst, we'll wind up with jumbo shrimp and scallops with mixed vegetables. But you can see that I have a little fryer basket here, and I've arranged the potatoes, the julienne potatoes, around there, and then I've put a piece of aluminum foil in there to keep it in place. And we're just going to submerge this in the hot oil until it's crispy, and then we'll try to remove it from the basket, and that'll get put in the middle of this plate. And on the vegetable side, we have snow peas, straw mushrooms, and carrots. And here we have jumbo shrimp and scallops, which I've put a coating of cornstarch, a little bit of sesame oil, and an egg white. It's one egg white and maybe a tablespoon of dry cornstarch and a teaspoon of sesame oil, and you mix that together. And in that bowl I have 1 pound of jumbo scallops and about 1/4 pound of jumbo shrimp. So that's the ingredients, and I'm gonna fry that up in a little fry daddy, the nest, and then I'll show you how that looks. Welcome back, everyone. As you can see, the nest turned out not too bad. And that's how it looks when it came out of the deep fryer. And everybody's been, and this time when we make the sauce, I'm going to do measurements for you. So we're just going to use very simple seasoning on this, and we're going to keep it light because it's seafood. Shrimp and scallops, you don't want to mask the flavor of the fresh seafood, and you don't want the sauce to be dark, so we're going to put just 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, and maybe a teaspoon of sesame oil, and about maybe a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So there you have it. That'll be the seasoning for our seafood. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the oil in the wok. We're going to make the wok hot, very hot. We're going to put some oil that's not hot in the wok, and then we're going to cook the scallops and the shrimp in the oil. But we're not going to deep fry it. It's just going to be after the shrimp and the scallops are done, or 80% done, we'll scoop them out, and they'll have that nice coating, smooth coating that we put on the seafood. So that'll be part 3. So right now you see we're over by the wok, and when you see smoke coming off the surface of the wok, you know the steel on the wok is hot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop some of the oil from that little fry daddy into the wok. And the fry daddy's been turned off for a while, so the oil's not that hot. Now you can see I placed all the seafood in the oil, and we're going to just stir it around and let it cook. This process takes about maybe 2 minutes. What you do is you kind of go by the thickness of your seafood, and then later on when we stir fry the vegetables, we're going to stir fry the vegetables, and then with just maybe a quarter cup of chicken broth or hot water, we're going to season it and lightly thicken it and add the seafood back in. So the seafood will cook a little bit longer when we put it back in. Now I'm going to scoop it back out. And you drain the oil and put it on your dish. And there you have it. That's all the prep. Now we're ready to do the actual stir fry and finish this dish off. Okay, now it's time to finish this dish off. I've just got maybe a tablespoon of oil in the wok, swirl it around. 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. Toss in your veggies. When you hear that sizzle, you know your wok's hot. Saute that around, and then this is the sauce that we made, and I just added a little bit of water to that, so that goes right in the wok. Very little bit of cornstarch, not too much. And you add your seafood back in. See, I added just another touch of cornstarch to be sure I have it nice, all the seafood and the vegetables nice and coated. And there you have it, you're ready to plate it up. And right there, that's your presentation. That's how it comes out. Jumbo shrimp and scallops with snow peas and straw mushrooms in a bird's nest. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson, and thank you for watching Taste of Asia at Home.